Well, hello there, YouTubers. It's the winter season. Merry Christmas. This is my favorite holiday. I'm so pumped. Woo! So anyways, I am doing a sweetheart winter makeup tutorial. It's not too hard. It's really fun. It's cute. You can wear it out on like a date or going to the movies or really just to work or anything really. Comment, like, or subscribe, because then I'll know if you guys like this video. Share it, that would be so awesome, because then it'll get me out there just a little bit more. So, to show you this look, let's get started. So first I started off with the Ole Henriksen Aloe Vera Deep Cleanser. It works very well with combination and acne prone skin. Then I used my exfoliating glove to only use on my nose to get rid of the dead skin. I don't recommend using this for your full face because it is too harsh. Next, I'm using the CeraVe PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. You can use it for the mornings. I have never had an issue with it, but this product doesn't make me break out, which is awesome. This lotion helps repair and restore the skin's natural barrier. And this is the Origins Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream. It basically reduces dark circles and puffiness and restores radiance to tired eyes. This product is also very natural and made completely from organic ingredients. Also, it's important to use an eye cream so the concealer doesn't crack. Next is the Magic Anti-Redness Correcting Primer by L'Oreal. It improves the complexion and is a very lightweight product. It also keeps my makeup on all day, and I absolutely love it. I have noticed a significant difference if I don't wear it because my makeup is half off by the end of the day, so I definitely recommend this product. I am now using the Neutrogena Skin Clearing Oil-Free Liquid Foundation. I'm using two foundations for the right shade to match my skin tone. These shades are the Classic Ivory No. 10 and Fresh Beige No. 70. I normally use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, but I didn't have it in the correct color. But this foundation works well, especially for acne-prone skin, because it doesn't clog the pores and it has a natural coverage. And I'm using about a quarter size amount. And this is the Real Technique face brush in the Duo Fiber collection. It is very lightweight and creates soft layers of foundation. So I'm mixing the two foundations together and starting at the bottom of my cheek where I want the most coverage, then working my way up, not using as much product because I don't feel like I need as much coverage in those areas such as my nose and forehead. I avoid applying foundation to my eyelids because it can accentuate fine lines and end up looking cakey. Next is the Magic Lumi Highlighter by L'Oreal in 860 Fair, and I just started using this and I really like it because it has a nice coverage. It is also easy to use. The concealer comes out of a brush, which is like a really soft application. But what I'm doing here is creating two triangles under my eyes to awaken my face. It contours while playing down imperfections. Then I'm applying it to my chin, around the corners of my mouth, on my cupid's bow, down the bridge of my nose, and above and between my brows. Then I'm using the Real Technique Pointed Foundation Brush. I'm using this to buff out the concealer and using stippling movements to blend the product in seamlessly rather than brushing the product off. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Bronzer in 200 Medium Bronze. It looks very natural and is fade proof. And I am going to be using the e.l.f. Professional Bronzing Brush to create a nice line and then blend out. I've actually never used this brush before, but I've always wanted to try a soft angled brush. But basically, I am starting from the top of my ear and dragging down to the corner of my mouth. This creates higher cheekbones, and really make sure to blend it out as much as possible because you really want it to look natural. Then I'm going to be applying it along my jawline for a more slimming look, and also along my hairline, which creates a more bronzy look. Overall, bronzers contour the face and give it more dimension. That's why you don't want any harsh lines, because you want it to look as natural as possible. Next is the e.l.f. Blush Palette. It comes in 4 colors, and I'm going to be using the maroon shade or whatever. Then I'm using my favorite brush, the e.l.f. Blush Brush, and it works very well for easy maneuvering and precise color application. I'm applying directly above the bronzer, and be careful not to go up too high because that will diminish the highlighted cheekbones and look clown-like. So only use a small amount of this blush too, because it has an extremely high pigment. I will now use the Maybelline Fit Me Pressed Powder in 120 Classic Ivory. It's a poreless powder that mattes and sets the concealer. And I'm just using the same brush I used for the blush, just make sure you wipe it off. And also make sure you focus the powder on the areas of where the highlighter is, because it will just set it in place. This is the Eyes, Lips, and Face Makeup Palette by e.l.f. and I just got it on sale for $15 at Target, so I'm pretty pumped about that. But the colors are labeled, so I'll just explain the color that I'm using. And I'll be using the e.l.f. Professional Eyeshadow Brush. It has a lot of control, which makes it easy to pat eyeshadow on the lid without fallout. So first I'm starting with a light pink color and patting it all along my lid and in the inner tear duct. Then I'm using a crease brush, and I believe it's by e.l.f., but you can use really any crease brush. So I'm using a darker pink directly to the crease. A crease brush is basically designed to apply eyeshadow in the crease to create depth and a more wide-eyed look. So just keep on blending so it has a flawless look. Then I'm going to go in with a cinnamon brown color to create even more depth. This is the Eco Tools eyeshadow brush. I'm using this to apply a light cream color to my brow bone and inner tear duct. This opens up the eyes and makes them pop even more. Next is the Pro Pencil Slim by Mayron in Absolute Black. It's a very soft makeup pencil and just works well to get in the areas where the liquid liner can't reach. I'm applying only a little to my upper lash line, then I'm applying it to my upper waterline, and this is called tight lining. And what this does is it creates a thicker looking lash line and it opens up the eye area. This is the Super Slim Liquid Liner by L'Oreal in Infallible Black. This liner has a felt tip, which creates a very precise and opaque line. I'm starting at the outer corner of my eye and dragging a line from the end of my brow to where the corner of my eye is. It's your preference on the length of the wing, but the longer, the more you elongate the eyes. Then drag the liner towards the middle of your eye and continue to fill in. Also, A tip on the liner is if the felt tips feels dry and isn't creating very precise lines, press the tip down on your hand to get the tip more saturated. Then continue to do the same thing on the other eye. Next is the Wet n Wild Kohl eyeliner in white. I'm applying this to my lower waterline so it creates wider looking eyes. This is the Wonder Lash Rimmel London Mascara. This is actually my second time using it, and it works well if you want natural looking lashes. It's absolutely clump free and waterproof. Apply this to your upper and lower lashes, and it works perfectly with the falsies I'm going to be using because they too look very natural. These are the Natural Lashes by Ardell in 110 Black. I absolutely love these lashes because you can't tell you're wearing them, which is hard to find. Then I'm using a pair of nail clippers to trim the lashes to fit my eyes. You can measure them by setting them on top of your lashes and see if they go past your lash line. If so, then trim them down. This is the Duo Eyelash Adhesive Dark Tone. You only need to apply like a thin line of glue along the lashes. And I accidentally was out of frame for this, but this is what one of them looks like. Also make sure the glue is tacky or else it will fall off. So I just tilt my head back and set the lashes right on top of mine. Next is the NYX Tame and Frame Brow Pomade in Espresso. And I'm using the Eco Tools Angled Brush. So I'm starting off in the center of my brow and going to be dragging it outward. I want it to be darkest in the middle and end of my brow and lighter towards the beginning of it. So it will just make it look a lot more natural. Then I'm wiping the foundation off my lips so it doesn't dry them out. This is the NYX Lip Liner in Hot Red. It's a very creamy liner and spreads very evenly. I'm first outlining my lips and then filling them in so it stays on longer. This is the Makeup Forever Professional HD Powder. And this is the Duo Fiber Contour Brush from the Duo Fiber collection. Now a trick here is to put a Kleenex to your lips and apply the powder on top of the Kleenex. The product seeps through and sets the liner and also prevents the brush from smearing the liner. If you have any powder left on the brush, apply it to the areas you tend to get the most oily. This is the NYX Matte Lipstick in Rouge, and it's a very long-lasting lipstick, and it also has a very smooth application. It's important to put this over the liner so it keeps the lips moist, even though it's matte. Lastly, to fully set the makeup, use the Infallible Makeup Extender Setting Spray by L'Oreal. All you have to do is spray it 3 times and it sets the makeup. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a perfect look for winter. It's very cute and fresh, So if you're going outside, just throw on a scarf. I actually got this from Abercrombie years ago, but it works. And to style it up, put on some jewelry. I'm using some Alex and Ani bracelets. And if you want to dress it down, just put on a hat. And yeah. But since we're inside, I'll just stay without the scarf and hat. So I hope you guys really like this video, and I will see you in the next one.